All right, guys, Levi Trumbull reporting outside of the Frederick County Adult Detention Center in Frederick, Maryland. Now, I just got finished with a professional visitation as it relates to Chelsea Phoenix. As you will remember, Chelsea Phoenix pled guilty to a third-degree sex offense back in September of this year. Now, I recently heard from Chelsea Phoenix via a phone communication, and she asked me if I could meet with her during normal visitation hours, which are Saturday for females from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. You are allotted a 30-minute visitation to whomever you would like to at the Frederick County Adult Detention Center, and I just got back from that visitation with her. I spoke with Chelsea for about 30 minutes, and we talked about a lot of different subject matters as it relates to the case. So one of the key takeaways that I would like to bring to this audience that I talked about with Chelsea is the fact that she advised me that she has had a very hard life. Of course, that's one of the things that you have seen in the pleadings. That's one of the things that has been testified to in court. But this idea that, she was abused at a very young age. She was adopted by this guy named Jeffrey, and he had a wife who he subsequently divorced. Then he got with another woman. So Chelsea has really never had a parental figure, is what it seems to me like the argument was from her, and what seems to just naturally be the case in this situation, a severe lack of parental guidance. She also told me that in school, throughout her middle school and high school years, she was a very troublesome child. She said that she's a troublemaker, got into all sorts of different trouble at school, suspensions, and she even told me that the final weeks of her high school year, she was not allowed to attend classes because she was suspended. So she really never formally got to graduate and spend her last couple of days at the high school because she was on disciplinary leave. So as it relates to the allegations that were listed in the charging documents, Chelsea tells me that they transpired on May 28th, and here's how she describes those incidents as unfolding. She says that she was downstairs in her basement in Frederick, and that this 12-year-old boy was very assertive in wanting to have sexual intercourse with Chelsea. Chelsea advised me that she thought about it for about 5 or 6 minutes, and that she sort of thought that it was not the proper thing to do. However, she advised me that because she had been sexually abused in the past, that whenever somebody asks her to have sex, that she just complies no matter who that person is, out of fear, essentially, that if she says no, that she will probably then just wind up being sexually assaulted. Chelsea advised me that after this inquiry from him to her, that Chelsea went to the bathroom with him, that the 12-year-old boy was the one who locked the door behind them, and then that is when Chelsea tells me that the 12-year-old boy started to perform acts onto her rather than the other way around, and that is what led up to this sexual interaction between them, which happened briefly, is what she tells me. I asked Chelsea Phoenix if she viewed this 12-year-old boy as attractive. She said, "No way, absolutely not." I also said, "Do you find him to be sexually attractive?" She says, "Absolutely not. No way. I do not find him in any shape or form to be physically attractive or sexually attractive." After I was advised as to how the sexual occurrence transpired, that was really where the conversation ceased. I had gathered enough information about the subject to be able to come here today and effectively and in an efficient manner dictate to the viewer or to the audience what Chelsea's position is as it relates to the occurrences in which she subsequently pled guilty for, which transpired on the 28th of May this year, 2023. So Levi Trumbull reporting outside of the Frederick County Adult Detention Center in Frederick, Maryland, here to tell you that I just had a visitation with Chelsea Phoenix. It was a fruitful one. I learned a lot about this incident and about this subject matter, And moving forward, I might have one or two more in the future, maybe a phone call to follow up with some other things. But this is the latest here in Frederick County, Maryland. Levi Trumbull reporting.